Assalamualaikum, this is Zohaib Ahmed and I'm the CEO of the East region and I'm a writer by profession. My first book is going to be published soon inshallah, and what I am today is because of what I have chose to be. I'm a writer, and what makes me a writer is a long journey. It wasn't like when I was in class 3, I can't read books, and when I for the library class, I went to library. I used to turn the pages of the book and watch the pictures. And my teacher said to me, "So what are you doing?" And I said, "Okay, I complete book, and this is what I do." And she explained me how to read books, and as my mother is she was fond of reading. She's having a library, a lot of books, with the book collection. So I started to read C.E.O. when I was in class 4. It was like really good for me. I can't understand a lot of things, but at that age I thought I do understand. So and when I went to class 5, the most interesting thing, the book of the generation, Harry Potter introduces the world, and from class 5 to class 10, I was reading Harry Potter like crazy, dude, and our company was like everything around me, every friend was reading Harry Potter, and everything was like, everything starts from book and ends on book. Everything was perfect until and unless the FSC exams. I failed an FSC exam, not for one time, not for 2 times, but for 3 times. And it was very devastating for me, because I have worked very hard for that, and it was really bad when my family has stopped supporting me and everyone's against me, and to avoid their rude comments and rude behaviors, I used to make fun of me myself. But at that time, I never was so, I have learned a lot from that time. I really made myself up, and that was time I have never ever learned. And I realized that there are so many flaws in our education system. I talked to my sister, he's a professor nowadays in Lama Iqbal Open University, and he said there are a lot of flaws in our education system. He said to me that so is the baby, so you should fail in your exam. I said, "Sir, but I'm not saying about exams. I'm saying that there are flaws that are to be corrected." He said, "No one corrected this Pakistan, and no one can change our system." Okay, I can try it at least. He said, "You're talking like that movie, some you named a movie, 70s, or a movie of 70s." And I said, "And what was that in the movie?" And he said, there was a man who was trying to change the system. And what happened? He died. At least he died for a cause. And these things, motivated me. They are the reason for motivation. And that time I joined Air University for a linguistic course, and there I have presented my first presentation, and at the time of presentation, our teacher, a very nice British teacher, she told us that the rules of presentation, you have to stand not like this, and she was telling us like the rules. And I asked, "Ma'am, why are you telling us to be like that? We are not presidents, we are not UN members, we are not ambassadors. So why don't you think to a standard level? Why are you thinking that you can't be at their level? Learn." And I was like, "Oh, she's right." And that day I started my book. That her point touches my heart, and that day I started writing book. And to be honest with you, I don't know what to write. It was like starting an expedition in darkness. I there was no light, there was no guidance, there was nothing in Pakistan, no courses about writing, and no one was supporting me, not my family, and there was no editors. I have written the first chapter and sent it to 3 editors, and what they did was totally destroyed the grammar. Okay, I won't do it. I consider it, but with my best friend Hina was she was the only one who was supporting me at that time. All of that time she was the one supporting me. She said, okay, don't lose hope. Just write whatever you want. God will help you. And thanks to God, everything went. As I started to move on, the most difficult thing is to move. When you move, there are hands, and when there was darkness, I can see light. I am now a registered British. I'm registered with British publication, and I have also receiving award from the British publication. So it was an honor for me, So what the motive is telling you is that when you want to do something different, don't. I used to think like all kids, like I'm different, but this is not the point to say that you are different. When you think you are different, just do something. With my motto, I want to open my own university with the name of the King's Place, and what I chose for the motto is that improvisation, initiation, and innovation. Because when you are, when use your mind. When you use your mind, you have an idea. Do whatever you want. There is no limit. Joseph Campbell said that whenever you want to do something, the universe will open doors for you where there are only walls. And he was an artist, so he said it. One of the famous artists said it. If you're locked in a room with no doors, no windows, so be creative there and make doors by yourself. So the point is that you have to never lose hope. You can do anything you want, and being used, your assets are your assets, right? On whatever you want to do, you can do. It's just your thinking. Everything depends upon your thinking, that what you want to do. If you can want to do something and you know what you want to do something, you can do it. And there's no force, there's no nothing, there's no rules in the world that can break you. If you, as being a writer, when someone says to me that these are the mostly thing when I go writing letters in the university and school and colleges, the teacher used to say to me that this is the pattern, and you have to follow these rules, and there are no regulations. Being a writer, there are no regulations. These are made by writers, and if you don't like it, don't cry. Take an initiative and change the rules. Rules are made by humans, and they're also changed by humans. My most important point is that don't cry. Everyone is saying that there's this. Everyone having problem with when they're saying that there's no light in Pakistan, there's no jobs, and in my field, like that our education system is wrong, blaming each other. But what you have to do is take initiative. You're human and you can improvise. That's the point. And I hope you got me, and I hope you guys will learn from it. And I want you guys to do something different. Be human. Be a part of the Phoenix Legion. My system. I will target specific those people. My area of interest are those people who want to do something different. If you want to do something different, then you must do it. You must do it. Thank you.